I started when I was about 5 years old. My parents are musicians, so my mom and dad taught me piano, and then in 5th grade I started the clarinet, and in 7th grade I started the saxophone. I would say the favorite part, the part that keeps you going through all of everything, is when you kind of get lost in the music, and it's sort of somewhat spiritual, and it kind of takes you to a place that you've never been before, and I think that's part of the joy of music. I went to a couple different colleges, but I graduated from Carroll College in Waukesha, Wisconsin, and I have a music degree, and I also got a business degree and a communication minor. And I was in the Milwaukee Symphony Chorus during that time, and also another band. In school, I did a lot of classical and a lot of jazz, and I just kind of ended up in the jazz realm after college. I started my own jazz group, and I just thought this was where I wanted to go.
Oh, yeah.
On this CD, I have mostly standards and a few of my father's originals and a few of my originals. One of my favorite saxophone players is one of my mentors, a dear friend, Frank Morgan. His influences in some of my style. But also like Eric Marienthal and Dave Hazeltine, the piano player that was on the CD we just played. He's one of my mentors. And I could go through all the greats too, you know, the Charlie Parker, the Ella Fitzgerald, all of them, you know. It goes unsaid. I just would say, if you really want to do it, just to look beyond what's happening right now and look forward. And you can get through all those difficult times of practicing every day and not really hearing what you want to hear, but just to keep going at it, and I think it just comes. Oh, I think as you develop your style, I'm always listening to other players, always, you know, there's a lot of really neat things out there. I would say, I think after you're out and about doing jazz for a while, and once you feel accomplished and started your own thing, that your style just develops. And I think it changes over time, and my style 20 years from now is going to probably be a little different than Yes, I won some more awards, like the Wisconsin Area Music Industry Award for my album and for my group and for my songs, and some things through ASCAP. All right, well, we filmed this in Chicago at the Bismarck Hotel, and we wanted to do something different. So we did black and white, and we had everybody wear the 40s kind of outfits, because we, you know, the style and everything. And we did the title track of my first CD, which is an original. The actual story of how I came up with that title is, an old friend of mine always used to kind of go, and I drive down to Chicago a lot during these days, and I didn't have a stereo, so I'd always be singing. And I thought, you know, I want to write a song that my friends would really know it's actually like an inside joke for them, but that's also really kind of cool and neat. And so that's how I came up with the Cat's Meow. And the videographer, Chris Landowski, he's actually an old friend of mine from when I was growing up. My mom used to teach him piano. Well, you know my name, Suzanne Grzanna. And there'd be a lot of people that couldn't pronounce my last name or couldn't remember it. So people just started calling me the Sax Diva.
Now, tell me, you said that your music is